Well. Hold up. Well. Look what the cat dragged in. Or should I say that Rona done dragged in. So you're looking for how to make money on OnlyFans, as another source of income. Now the truth is, making money from OnlyFans really is profitable or effective if you're a woman. It is what it is,
It is what it is.
We all have our pros and cons, and sex and just the adult industry is something that will always, it's pretty much recession proof, right? Men, women will always want to have some type of, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not an expert in the OnlyFans stuff because I don't have one myself. But we're gonna be reacting to a shorty. She's fairly good looking, that has experience, and I'll give my 2 cents on the marketing aspect and the pitfalls and drawbacks when it comes to actually making money on OnlyFans and the societal pressures and how it probably will affect your dating life in one way or another. So no long time, let's get straight to it. Or subscribe, it's free. I'm a cool guy, I'm a normal guy. I make videos on this channel that guarantees to make you laugh, brighten up your day, but most importantly, you will learn something that you can apply to your own personal life and make it better. Doesn't that sound so good? Let's go, no long talk.
Hey alligators, what's up? It's Hardesty. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. Today's video is going to be a video I've been wanting to film for a while now. I am going to be talking about how to make money selling content, how to do an OnlyFans. I have a couple pages of notes right here that I'm going to be kind of like going off of, but mostly just off the top of my head. I will say off the bat, if you're just coming to this video and you're like, why should I listen to you? I started my OnlyFans about 2 months ago, and I'm already in the top 0.06% of creators, so that's less than 1% on the entire app. There are a lot of girls who openly talk about it or share everything, and I basically had to learn everything on my own, so I could definitely give a lot of insights. Making an OnlyFans was probably one of the best decisions that I ever made. Like I said in the last video where I talked about this, I had a Patreon and private Snapchat, so I basically deleted those and carried over everything onto this platform because it's popping right now. If you guys have seen on Twitter, like every girl and their mother and their sister and their cousin and their best friend has an OnlyFans, and that is because it is extremely profitable. If you are thinking about starting to sell content, please use my referral link. It would mean so much to me. I will give you exclusive tips and help you grow. And also, that being said, if you were looking to join my OnlyFans, everything is at hardesty.com. It's definitely not for everyone, although anyone can do it if they really want to. All you really need is a phone to take pictures and videos on, yourself, maybe some outfits, some props. Over time you can invest back into the business. And if you have no idea what OnlyFans even is, it's basically a private social media platform where you pay a monthly subscription to view different people's content. I think a lot of people have this misconception that OnlyFans is strictly for nudity or pornography. I've seen people do ASMR, I've seen people do tarot readings. You can do all sorts of things. It's just exclusive content, so whatever that means for you personally. You can set your subscription for whatever price that you want. Mine is at $30 a month, which is like $1 a day, just because I do post a lot of professional content and I'm pretty active on there. But you can make it lower, you can make it, even higher than that, just kind of depending on what you have to offer. I wouldn't suggest just pricing it at that right off the bat. That's because I've been doing this for a long time. I have experience. So I would definitely price it according to what you think is worth your content, how much work you're putting into it, the quality. That's the first thing that you're gonna do after setting up your bank account. You can also pick out a banner photo and
also, what you have to understand is she has 300K on 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? So she already has a built-in audience of attention, a built-in audience of people that would want to or know about her OnlyFans, right? So if you have look at your most poppin' social media platform. Is it Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, even perhaps? And that should be the platform that you are promoting on. So when it comes to the societal aspect of it, right? You'll definitely get side eyes courtesy of, I don't know, your parents, siblings, friends. But because it's the corona thing, maybe there might be a bit more understanding. I don't know, perhaps. But without a doubt, if you're a woman anyways, it will definitely affect your dating life. As a man, for a lot of men, I would say, I wouldn't be able to take you seriously because legit, my homie, my brother, friend could easily pay for a month of seeing content that should only be for my eyes. Or even if it's not only for my eyes, my friend should not be seeing it, so having such easy access to seeing, the twerking and stuff like that. So you're mindful of the fact that it might affect your dating life, especially if you already have a boyfriend and he's not cool with it. Is it the money or is it the relationship? And also, yeah, you have to be mindful of, there's a possibility that it might get leaked, or somebody might screenshot or screen record the video that you posted on there, and it might end up becoming more public, right? So anything you post on the OnlyFans page, just be comfortable with it perhaps leaking if for whatever reason it did,
profile picture, and in my opinion, it always looks really nice when they match. Then you're ready to start posting content, to start promoting. Direct messaging is a huge part of OnlyFans because when people tip, their message goes to the very top. You can also send videos and photos and regular text for unlock, which basically means that you set them at a certain price, and then if the person wants to unlock them, you get the money. OnlyFans does take 20% off the bat, but trust me when I say that it's well worth it to have the platform fee because you have a reputable website where you're paying taxes on it. It's not just like people who are selling stuff via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and getting their things deleted. That being said, don't do anything that makes you uncomfortable, that crosses your own personal boundaries. There's a lot of people who would never feel comfortable posting the kind of content that I post, and then there's other people who would look at my content and say like, oh, that's nothing, because they're doing way crazier stuff. So it's really all up to your own discretion. And if you guys saw my recent video, I did a work weekend in the life of an OnlyFans model where I basically showed you guys different types of content that I was making. If you guys want to check that out, that will be linked below. My goal is to make this an entire series because there is definitely a lot that I could say. There's a little about me section where you can put something. I just put all of my 18+ content in the purple devil emoji. I like to keep it short and simple, but I know a lot of people will put their height, their favorite color, what they're into, like who they are and what to expect on their page, but you don't necessarily have to be all specific because in the beginning you may be still figuring out kind of what you want to post, so you don't want to give them any expectations if you're not going to be able to follow through. But consistency is key, just like with any social media platform, and definitely quality over quantity, but you want to make sure that you're still posting pretty often. There's a lot of reasons why making an OnlyFans or selling content would appeal to a lot of people outside of just the money. The fact that you can do this from the comfort of your own home, the fact that you can do this on your own time, how simple and easy the platform is to use. If people
There's absolutely no overhead. All you need is your body. That's the expense and the ability to deal with the social pressure and the stigma of what comes with selling nudity. Well, not nudity, but like extra bikini pics or twerk videos, whatever it is. Like legit, your brother could buy it or somebody that you know. Somebody that you know could buy it, right? So just be comfortable and understand that it could get leaked for whatever reason. Like it's social media, right? And online, anything you post online has the possibility to get leaked. And number two, it'll definitely one way or another affect your dating life, right? A man may or may not take you seriously, but Cardi B got wifed. She's with Offset. She was a former stripper, so it may not affect anything. But definitely, what you want to do, posting on your social media platforms. Oh, and if you want to link it on your Instagram without it being too direct, right? Have there's this site called Linktree or allmylinks.com, and you'll be able to link a series of things together into one. With Instagram you can only link to one like page. If you either get Linktree or allmylinks, .com, these two sites, one of these two sites, you'll be able to link a series of sites together all in one, so that you can make the most of the limited real estate when it comes to various social media platforms, even YouTube if need be, right? And it's not as like direct, like it's not like an OnlyFans link, it's like a link and then an OnlyFans link or a YouTube link or Instagram link, stuff like that. So that's another way to be a bit more discreet. I feel like Twitter is more like, people are more chill on Twitter, right? Twitter, because like there's already a lot of porn and Twitter porn that pops up. So I think the best platform to promote on is Twitter, right? Especially because even for me, like most of the people that I follow on Instagram are people that I know, but from Twitter, I barely know all these people. So Twitter might be your best platform, Twitter or YouTube. YouTube's a bit more harder to grow, like organically, but because I feel like YouTube, because I can know a bit more of your personality and I can actually just like you because I want to support you, right? But like with Instagram, it's like you post pictures here and there and I don't really like know you, or I'm not connected to you, Instagram is like just a picture, but video and seeing your personality is a bit more, has a bit more of an impact in terms of a buying decision.
Already have people asking for this sort of content. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can see how many people save some of my photos on Instagram. Why would I not have an exclusive page? Like, that's just my mindset. To me, it's just not that big of a deal to have an OnlyFans, to have, pictures and videos and stuff like that, because it's 2020. If you want to express yourself in a way that people want to pay for, then by all means take advantage of that. Like I said, you can make some serious money. You can set yourself up financially. For me, it's just kind of like second nature. Sometimes I go out of my way to actually do things so I can film them or take pictures of them, but for the most part, I record a lot of things that I'm already doing. Be yourself, because the people on your OnlyFans are there because they're fans of you. Showcase your personality, your style, your taste in music. It's your world. Everyone else is just living in it. Now, when it comes to outfits and poses, the number one thing that I will say is to get inspiration from other people, subscribe to other people's content, or you can just go on Twitter where people are promoting. Twitter is pretty much the number one place to promote because it allows NSFW content. I know they've made it a little bit more strict since 2020, but that being said, it's still where everybody promotes the crap out of it. And if you do want to promote it on your Instagram or your public Snapchat, I'm going to talk about Linktree, because if you have a Linktree with all of your social medias in one place, then OnlyFans will be connected to that. And so if you're doing the swipe up link, your Snapchat won't get deleted. I don't have a Snapchat anymore, but I know a lot of girls where they promoted their OnlyFans to their Snapchat and their Snapchat got deleted. So yeah, just to be safe, I would definitely recommend setting up a Linktree. And then if you want to purchase a domain, for example, mine is Hardesty.com. That way it's like super simple for everyone to find who's looking to see your content. Ordering new outfits can definitely get you inspired when you're feeling kind of dry. I tend to switch up my bedspread. Like I go all out with the backgrounds, with that.
What you could do as well is like the whole like Halloween stuff. You know how after Halloween you can dress up and stuff like that. That might be another thing to do with regards to the OnlyFans stuff. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a bit more spice it up a little bit. I don't know. As a man, if you're a guy watching this right now, I'm sorry. Like, I can't really say much for you because, you know, you guys oversaturate the market. Giving dick pics for free? How could you? Like, what were you thinking, guys? Dick pics are so common now. Like, doesn't mean it makes sense to pay for it. You know? Like, what is a guy actually gonna do? And women are already getting dick thrown at them like 24/7. So as a guy, it's a bit harder to, like, you know, make money off of the platform on strictly just your looks. If you want to, like, maybe you are a cook, maybe you're a fitness trainer, something outside of just like being pretty or being handsome, you can probably make some bank. But like other than that, I can't say much for you. This is the reason why most of the homeless people are men. As a woman, as a girl, there's always somebody out there that will take care of you. Sugar daddy, yo. How often do you hear about sugar mommy? Not really. There's really any sugar mummies. Sugar daddy, OnlyFans, strip club. There's a lot of options for girls, right? Somebody will always want to throw money at them. But as a man, you got to get it out the mud. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Editing, I do the most, and that's when I'm taking photos and videos myself, which if you guys are looking for like special equipment, I will have everything that I use linked below on my Amazon storefront page, because there is like a little selfie ring light, a Bluetooth clicker that takes the photos from like your hand. But if you're going to work with a photographer, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I would definitely recommend having them sign a model release form just so they can't do anything with your content without your permission, because if it's going to be exclusive for OnlyFans, you don't want that guy selling it on the internet, you know? So just be very careful when working with photographers. Make sure that you guys are on the same page, that you can trust them. And I think that it's nice to switch it up with like professional stuff and then stuff that you take yourself, and then also videos and polls and text messages and just like other things. You can make your feed private or you can make it public. I believe right now mine is public because it's kind of like clickbait. Like they can see how often I'm posting, what I'm posting. Like I don't care if people can read my captions, because but some people, if they want to hide that, they can make it private, so you basically can't see anything at all. Practice definitely makes perfect. You really have to know your angles, because nobody has a perfect body or face. Nobody has a perfect anything. You know, you gotta work with what your mama gave you. In your OnlyFans description, there's also a place where you can put an Amazon wish list. So if you set up one of those, you can basically make different outfits or other things that you want available for purchase. And I would definitely recommend setting up a PO box for safety. That way, if anyone wants to send you anything to model, you will receive it at like a UPS location. It definitely helps to have a good surplus of outfits. I have so many. It's like kind of ridiculous, because once you post pictures and something or videos and something, you might not want to wear it again. But in the beginning, definitely work with whatever you have. But I'm telling you, over time, it doesn't hurt to stock up on those like cheap little lingerie things off Amazon. Really whatever you can get. It's not going to be super expensive, but the wish list definitely does help. We're going to talk about the mass message feature, which I didn't know about for like the first few weeks, and it's definitely really, really freaking cool. Like I love using it. It's so much fun, because even though you're prioritizing your messages on there, you still may get a lot. So if you want to just respond to everybody in bulk, you can send everyone a video, a message, you can set it for unlock at whatever price, and then you can actually go into your mass message statistics and see how many people unlocked it. So for every person who unlocks the message, you're going to get that set amount. OnlyFans takes 20%, but minus that. In addition to this, you can actually go into your settings under messages and send something automatically to every new subscriber. You can make it an unlockable DM, something a little bit extra to welcome them to your page, and they don't have to open it. It's completely optional, but it's just like there in their DMs, you know? There's also an option where you can send something to the 24-hour subscribers who just signed up, but this is just a way to make that a little bit easier. You can still use that feature though, as well as the send to favorites list. So people I talk to on a very regular basis, my top tippers, people who I knew from Patreon, and I'm always open to talking to new people. I just can't always get to everybody's messages. So slowly as I do, the people who are down to buy extra content and who want to see the extra stuff consistently, I will add them to my favorites list. That way I can send out even more stuff that I don't want to annoy everybody else with. You can also edit people's names and add emojis. So if I want to remember certain.
So obviously OnlyFans is not just like for nudity or adult content. You can also do other stuff. But if you want to do like have a subscription type service without the stigma of it being adulting or some type of adult related stuff, definitely look at Patreon as another source of income. And yeah, I wouldn't be the type of guy to pay for this shit, but you know, there's somebody out there, some simp, some guy, even if it's not a simp, some guy out there that'll pay just to see the girl, just to see you. Wouldn't let it happen to me.
Sorry, man. I'm gonna tickle you again. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Strip clubs, escorting has been here for decades, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Well, shit. I think you get the gist of it. Well, it's mostly about the marketing aspect, right? So if you want to watch the full video, it'll be linked in the description. But for the woman out there that maybe want to get like a bit more subscribers early on, perhaps you can do like a discount, like a subscription type of thing. For a limited time, you get $10 for 2 months or $30 for 2 months, something to that effect, right? But you know, get your hustle on. The coronavirus is messing with a lot of people's current like job placements, so you can make a side hustle from home, high-paying side hustle. Do what you gotta do, but just understand the societal or the social drawbacks to that, whether it be affecting your relationship with your boyfriend, your dating life, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yo, God bless, much love, peace and joy. Namaste. Always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And too much of any good thing is good for nothing. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing more and saying less. Deuces.